Director. I'm on my 28th year. So I have enjoyed serving the city of Little Rock and the people of Little Rock. And I've enjoyed having you visit our city. And we always want to make everyone welcome in Little Rock. I do apologize for my chair this morning. I hope it's temporary. But I want to come and tell you to please do not pass this bill. The resolution that was presented to the city board, there's 10 members on the city board, and I do not believe it even got a second. It was presented twice, and we have not debated it, because this is not a problem in Little Rock. We have a police chief, we have a city attorney, and we have a mayor that are very aware of the federal laws. And Little Rock depends upon the federal dollars as we depend upon the state dollars. And we certainly are not going to do anything that's going to put those in harm's way. So I would ask you, like you've heard, this is a solution, but there's no problem. Please let Little Rock take care of this if there is a problem, but please do not pass this today. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions? Saying none, thank you. Next, speaking for the bill, Mr. Dennis Bosch. Over the table, please introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Dennis Bosch. I'm a resident of Garland County and a former election commissioner. And I am for this bill. I believe that there's been a lot of conversation from the young lady who preceded me about conversations. And I don't believe that this bill will in any way impede any of the organizations and the cities or counties if this were passed. And may I say that what is a criminal, I think that's the point that was made, is when you cross the boundaries of this country from Mexico, which is barely where most of our people are coming from, you commit a violation of our immigration laws. That's a crime. It may be considered a misdemeanor. And if you use false documents, which my compadre alluded to in terms of his rental clients, I would say that that's also a crime. So the fact that people come here and disregard our immigration laws is in fact, a crime, both in terms of falsifying their identity and also in the fact that they are taking advantage of our hospitality. So I contend that while this has not happened, I have read in the papers that there are several communities that have discussed this. And I can't attest to the city of Little Rock, but I believe some of the cities in the Northwest, which are where a lot of these folks reside, that in fact this has been discussed. And one more last thing before I turn it over, and that is I am also an officer of a small corporation that has in the past employed contractors. And the last time that we had a contractor, I happened to be there when he paid off some of his employees, and I was amazed to discover how many of these employees were paid in cash. And so I asked one of them, who spoke only Hispanic, why he was paid in cash. And he told me because he was not a green card holder. I contend that that is a problem in our country community today, that we have far too many people who are coming across our border. And while it's true that it's the federal government's responsibility to pass immigration laws, I think small communities are probably not going to be sued, whereas Little Rock might. And that's all I have to say, and I appreciate your time. And thank you.
Thank you. Questions from the committee? Seeing none. Next to speak against the bill, Rosa Velasquez. Introduce yourself.